Hey guys, how's it going? I promise you the vlogs are back, and I'm actually in Hawaii right now, taking one of my first vacations in a very, very long time. Now I know what you're probably thinking, Jenna, you're always traveling, you're always somewhere. That is correct, but the main purpose of this trip was to kind of like relax and enjoy my time. Oahu is actually one of my favorite islands. I have a lot of friends here, and I just wanted to come hang out. But today, I'm gonna go on a little excursion right now. Got my mind set on some shave ice, so gonna go explore the island and enjoy the day. It is absolutely beautiful outside. Check this out. Gonna get in the car and see wherever it takes me. Well, I'm driving, so I should probably figure it out. So the first stop is going to be the Dole plantation. I've been here before, but I've never actually done anything. I've kind of just went to the gift shop, walked around a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know, let's see what's going on. There's a lot of people here. They close within 3 hours and it is jam-packed. Also, I would just like to let you guys know that I'm allergic to pineapple. This is actually kind of scary for me, but doesn't stop me from having fun. I forgot to lock the car, so hopefully the train goes by the car so I can lock it. I forgot. Definitely the most amount of time I spent at the Dole plantation. I'm allergic to half of the things in there. Like my lips are actually tingling, so we decided that that is probably time to go. On to the next adventure. So anytime I'm in Oahu and I come over to the North Shore, I go to Matsumoto and get some shave ice. Apparently there's a better shave ice across the street, which I haven't tried. But I'm gonna stick with what I know, and I'm gonna get a little shave ice here. It's also super weird because every time I come here, it's like wrapped around the building or like wrapped around the yard, but it's not today, so. Let's see what we're gonna get. I remember last time I got the special and I didn't like it, so I won't be doing that again. I mean, they've been the best since 2016, so I really hope they get it this year for 2015, or 2025, whatever year it is. Yum. So the thing about Hawaii and Oahu is there's like so many different parts that you can go to. I've never stayed on this part of the island, but I've been to Kaolina so many times. And what's really cool is like there's the lagoon, and if you walk around, there's like a really cool place where you could see the sunset. But today was really cool. I ventured around, went to the North Shore, and I also got to see the sea turtles. Well, there's only one, but I love seeing the turtles so much, and I love how protected they are here. Honestly, the highlight of my trip, seeing it every time. The sun's setting right now. I want to set up and get a little time lapse. So we'll talk about this maybe, but ever since I've been on like Gen Z TikTok, I keep seeing people with like the flash cameras, and that's how they're taking pictures now. So this camera is the G7X that I used a decade ago, and I actually was gonna throw it away because it is so used and abused. But I bought a new battery, I bought 3 cables. I basically have been trying to figure out how to charge it, and I've probably spent like $100 in trying to bring this camera back to life. So I'm gonna try. I don't look nice because I didn't have time to get ready. I'm gonna try to bring this camera back to life and do as the kids do and take some flash pictures. So we'll see. But let's set up a little time lapse, shall we? So it's the next morning, and I was really excited because I love the one hike here. That's the Makapuu lighthouse trail hike. I've probably done it like 50 times. The problem is it's really far away from where I'm staying in the island, so it took like an hour and a half to get over here to the side of the island. A lot of the hikes here I've done, but they're also like very hard and wet and muddy, and like a lot of like tree roots and uneven surfaces, so I'm still like a little hesitant to do that with my ankle. So this is like a nice easy little walk up, see some views, and then I'm gonna go meet my friend Susie for brunch and hang out on this side of the island because I think I live here now. The one thing I also forgot about this hike was how windy it is, but honestly, when it's hot, it actually feels really, really nice. This is definitely one of the hikes that, you know, not that much effort, but a very, very high reward. One of my favorites. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm gonna finally get into the ocean. Well, technically it's the lagoon, and do a little snorkeling. So let's go investigate. I also forgot that with the Insta360, unless you put in the dive case mode or use a dive case, I forgot about light refraction, so all of my underwater footage is crap. tiny little like flippers. Really swimming like my life depends on it. And at one point, it almost did. It has been the absolute perfect weather. I've just been hanging out here at the lagoon, hanging out on the beach, drinking some water, getting some sun. Perfect day. Can't complain. You guys, I feel like I did a really bad job of filming on this trip, which is a good thing for me because that means I accomplished everything I wanted to do from this trip, which was relax and film whenever I wanted. But of course, I wanted to bring you guys along. So like back in 2020, I wanted to switch to all travel content because that is what I enjoyed the most. And as you guys know, the pandemic happened and nobody was traveling and we weren't going anywhere. And I feel like ever since then, things just kind of like went downhill for me. Career-wise, I switched to making tech content, which has led to some of the greatest opportunities ever. So don't get me wrong, grateful for that. I love tech. But traveling is something that like genuinely makes me happy. I feel like the past 5 years have just kind of like disappeared before my eyes. And I'm slowly trying to kind of like take back control of my life. I know I only brought you along for like a little bit, but you really didn't miss much. You know, there was like a lot of food, a lot of walking, a lot of sitting, a lot of just driving, a lot of naps. There were definitely a lot of naps. But yeah, Oahu is just a very special place to me, and it was really nice just to kind of relax, see my friend, and honestly, I'm gonna, be motivated to get back to LA and make some videos. I know a lot of you said you've been enjoying the travel vlogs, so thank you guys for hanging out with me. You never know what type of content you're gonna get, truly. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you for the next one.